Beatrice Arthur, born Bernice Frankel, was an American actress, comedian, and singer. She began her career on stage in 1947, attracting critical acclaim before achieving worldwide recognition for her work on television, beginning in the 1970s as Maude Findlay in the popular sitcoms All in the Family and Maude, and later in the 1980s and 1990s as Dorothy Zbornak on The Golden Girls. Back in the early 1970s, when she was playing the outspoken lead on Norman Lear's All in the Family spinoff, Maude, Bea Arthur would host raucous dinner parties at her Los Angeles home. The guests were by and large gay men, closeted as most were back then, who were drawn to Arthur like moths to a porch light. Observing these drunken evenings with fascination was Arthur's then 11-year-old son, Matthew Sachs, the elder of two boys she adopted with her second husband, the film and theater director Gene Sachs. They were always excited to come to her house, says Matthew of his mother's many gay confidants. I remember Rock Hudson was over once and him clearing the table. He was balancing 5 dishes on one hand. I was like, how can you do that? He said, before I was in the Navy, I was a waiter. Arthur, who died of cancer in 2009 at age 86, occupies a singular space amid the pantheon of gay icons. Neither preening show diva nor pill-popping wreck, she was instead a pillar of liberal-minded fortitude, always at the ready to do battle with the Archie Bunkers of the world. One can only imagine what Maude or Dorothy Zbornak, the English teacher divorcee she played for 7 seasons on The Golden Girls, would have to say about that other noted blowhard from Queens, who's currently serving as president of the United States. Through it all, there was something inarguably patriotic about Arthur's social crusade, born as it was out of the civil unrest of the 1960s. She even looked a little bit like the Statue of Liberty. All of this held considerable sway over the emerging gay rights movement. A decade later, as AIDS raged, Golden Girls only further cemented Arthur's belovedness. No one could knock her down, an overwhelmingly appealing attribute at a time when thousands were dying and survivors were being pushed to society's margins. The zingers, the sweaters, the oversexed best friend. Bea was just good medicine. Fully aware of the appeal she held over her gay fans, Arthur decided to give something back and left an endowment to the Allie Forney Center, an organization for homeless LGBTQ youth in New York City. In turn, the 18-bed shelter on the Lower East Side was named in her honor. That's something she wouldn't have wanted, Sachs says of his mother, who led a deeply private and humble life. But too bad, she deserves it. Well, in honor of Women's History Month, Pep Radio is now proud to present the Lifetime Intimate Portrait, Bea Arthur.